What's up, YouTubers? This is your boy Big Metro Fan 12 coming to you with another video game review. And this time I'm going to review the game Catwoman, which was released on the Game Boy Color by Kemco, and it's based off of the Catwoman character from the Batman comic book franchise by DC Comics. And the plot of the game is that an unnamed criminal organization hired Catwoman to steal a priceless artifact so they can use it as part of a weapon. It doesn't like necessarily specify what was the intended use for it. You know what I'm saying? If it's to dominate the world or just point at a particular country, but she gets the artifacts, but instead of giving it to this organization, she keeps it for herself to either sell on the black market or sell it to some seedy um person, something like that. It doesn't specify why she was keeping it, but the leader of this organization sent a few of his goons to persuade her to give this artifact to them because they hired her and all that. Now, from what I understand, um, Catwoman is really the only DC character in the game. You know what I'm saying? So don't expect to see like Batman, Robin, the Penguin, the Joker, or any other character from the Batman series in this game and stuff like that. And pretty much when you play through the game, you're gonna encounter the goons from this particular criminal organization, but they are pretty much cookie cutter enemies and all that. That doesn't come from the Batman series, and I can honestly include the bosses on in this game. You know what I'm saying? There's a bunch of unnamed characters in here outside of Batwoman, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Now, I can honestly say Kemco was pretty much very faithful to the source material when it comes to Catwoman. You know what I'm saying? But it was especially what's known about her. You know what I'm saying? She's particularly agile. You know what I'm saying? She uses a web. You know what I'm saying? And she know how to be sneaky and all that. So they got all of those aspects right, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So they, I say thumbs up for Kemco for being faithful to the source material, in my opinion. And this is the first time that I've seen, as far as a comic book character, where a company went to great lengths to make sure they got everything right about a comic book character, whether it's like a hero, anti-hero, villain, or whatever the case. You know, now the different locations that you play through in the game are like the sewers, the museum, forests, and other like locations. And dealing with this criminal organization, stuff like that. Now the graphics and design for Catwoman are actually good. They're pretty decent. You know what I'm saying? It has some pretty good color palettes. Even though some will argue that there are other Game Boy Color games that's pretty much better looking than this Catwoman game. You know what I'm saying? I would pretty much agree, but can't deny that the graphics for this game is pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Now, the controls and gameplay of Catwoman are the best part of the game. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Kemco were faithful to the source material as far as the Catwoman character. You know what I'm saying? Her agility, the fact that she uses a whip. You know what I'm saying? Her outfit, even though it's kind of like old school, like it came from the Catwoman from the '60s. You know what I'm saying? In terms of the Batman comic books and stuff like that. Now, the soundtrack is okay. Definitely not the best soundtrack as far as when you compare the other Game Boy Color games, but it's definitely the best soundtrack when you consider the other games that Kemco has made like the Bugs Bunny Crazy Castle series. You know what I'm saying? Now, one thing I can honestly say that Catwoman is pretty good, pretty decent. You know what I'm saying? Definitely better than the Catwoman game that's based off that movie with Holly Berry. You know what I'm saying? The Catwoman movie. You know, I would definitely recommend anybody. I would recommend this game to anybody that's interested in playing this particular Catwoman game. You know what I'm saying? The one thing about the graphics and design of a Catwoman is not, like I said, it's not necessarily the best when you compare to like Wario Land 4. It is pretty good on its own right. I would say this is pretty much the best Kemco game that I've played, you know what I'm saying, in my own personal opinion. Now, with that being said, if you actually played Catwoman for the Game Boy Color, you can mention it in the comments section. And sound off about anything else about it that I didn't cover, you know what I'm saying. If you think this is better than that other Catwoman game, you know what I'm saying, you could also mention that. With that being said, if you like this video, don't hesitate to click the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification button. This is your boy Big Metroid Fan 12 signing off.